at 525/725 Central from the Rock Pond. I want to welcome everybody back to the Streamcast. I am your host, Kingfish Mac, joined today by all the piranhas in the doggone
Hey,
pond. That's what
Yes,
I'm talking
yes.
about.
how's you doing?
To the left of me, always the best me, my boy, Mr. Nick Nurse. What's up with you, baby boy?
Oh man, shaking and
Nick
baking, trying to
Nuts.
get it cooking. That's
I
about
heard
it.
that. I heard that. Down below, my other bro, Mr. Frankie Nunn Flyer. What's up with you, baby boy?
What up, world? I'm in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
that's what that's what I'm talking about. And y'all know who brings all the beauty to the pie, my beautiful cousin, Miss Nick Mo. What's up, Shell?
What's up, people?
Hey,
Shit. Same old thing, man. Trying to make it
Mm,
without trying to break it, you know? Going through it. And that's about it. Uh no,
I
I'm still
am.
trying to share.
I
I'm still
I'm making a pond proclamation. Next year we will not be here at this time. We will be live.
oh yeah,
live. That's what
all
I'm talking
all
about.
four of us in the building. Let's make that happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's going on in the news today? I guess the big story we kind of low key had started to talk about this last week. We was talking about young guys popping each other up, not having a great regard for life, telling on themselves on the video, self snitching, that kind of thing. I think we had mentioned young Dolph. And now it appears that both the boys who seen in this video right here, this picture, snapshot, it's been gaffed up by law enforcement. No shout
Oh,
out to law enforcement, but no shout out to
You
these
know,
niggas either.
at all.
Let me go ahead and read it. It says from Memphis, Tennessee, two men wanted for the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph are both in custody. Justin Johnson, 23, better known as Straight Drop, rapper Straight Drop, and 32-year-old Cornelius Smith are charged with first degree murder in Dolph's November 17 shooting. Johnson was captured in Indiana today by U.S. Marshals, and he had a $15,000 reward out for him. This dude is crazy. I'll get to him. And the other boy, Smith, was indicted today, but he was originally arrested on December 9th in South Haven, wherever the hell that is,
New
uh,
Hampshire.
on, on an auto theft warrant involving the white Mercedes that we see up here in the picture that was allegedly used in the murking of young Dizoff. Move, dog. So, to get to the heart of the story, right? I had mentioned last week that it didn't take no time at all for the internet to solve young Dolph's murder, right? Like these dudes that are arrested right now were the dudes that the internet was saying,
Well,
had did, and the way they pieced it together was outlandish. But also, you got you gotta give the alleged perpetrators some credit themselves. Like I say, these dudes they make videos and do Instagram posts and this, that, and the third. I think prior to the weekend, when the U.S. Marshals had announced that they had a $15,000 reward out for the boy Straight Drop, he got on Instagram and said, "Look, man, I'm gonna turn myself in Monday, but I got some things to do over the weekend, right?"
damn, they just bold. See,
That's
they
crazy,
should have
crazy.
drop kicked his fucking draw down that night. Killed him
Not on
up
wait
bad.
though, Shell. It gets even creepier, right? So not only did he not turn himself in yesterday, like as promised, right? as he promised his fans. The nigga dropped the whole video today telling on himself, right? All in the video, he, making allusions to, yeah, I had to handle that boy because of my man. Hit him with the 50 shots, then I ran. You know what I'm saying? Something, y'all can't never see me because I always got my mask over my face. Oh, man, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on now, you're not even gonna make it hard, right? You're not even gonna make it hard, huh? All I gotta do is play the cassette.
He
Oh,
had a
this
rap
shit
video to
happened just the
shoot.
way it said it happened. Dead drop.
He had a rap video to do. He couldn't,
Fuck.
leave the streets without dropping that
He done
jewel on him
ass
one
in
time.
jail.
You
He
know
did it.
that?
He said he did it. Shit.
That is
So,
absolutely outlandish.
Right.
so I guess the question, the continuation of the conversation that we had on one of those other podcasts last week, what is the state of the streets right now, right? Are the streets, or are the streets over with? Or is it just new rules in the streets? What are we dealing with out here nowadays, fellas?
Okay,
Lady?
but
Oh,
so my thing is, what we're dealing with is melanin people culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually a culture vulture. They take it and they turn it upside down to fit a narrative in their life, to actually prophesize off of the destruction of our communities, right? Because there's nowhere in the world that this man should have died for whatever indiscretion that they couldn't come to the table and talk man to man, right? So he wasn't. It's like nowadays I feel, well, I'd get everybody's opinion after this statement that, all right, you too old to be in the game, Dolph. Make room for the younger people. But when do you ever get too old to make money? You know what I'm saying? Why you have to peel this man off to position yourself in? And you lost everything now because he's dead. You're going to jail for murder. Would you think somebody gonna put money on your books for restitution for the rest of your life? You're gonna be that famous for killing somebody. Idiotic, ignorant. And I hope that the young people today see out of this and grow out of this ignorance. It's just plain old stupid. Loss of life for no reason at all. Because allegedly independent, you know, making his own way, making his own noise. You that jealous and envy to take this mad life where you could fiddle in that position. So how they said these recent times, that man was a master of his entertainment space. He was only a character, but nobody knew about his home life, his real name, till he got murdered. But it was a figment of our imagination, jeweled up, showing that you are making waves in this world, and all these other dudes out here is working to stay broke. Broken spirit, broken actions, broken everything.
Nick, let me applaud you. You need to be the one to give the eulogy to anybody that died, anybody in life. Because let's be clear, fucking young Dolph was gonna die. He bragged about. He made a song called "100 Fucking Shots." I mean, because I
Yeah.
think you kind of putting him on a pedestal a little bit. Kind of like the whole Travis Scott thing. Like, it's not your fault, but is it? Is it like from past concerts? I mean, do you or do you not do that? This
That's
just
a good
might not
question.
be totally your fault. But what I'm saying is that you can't paint that picture of these dudes like that. They had it on both sides. I mean, you yes, he didn't need to kill him, and yes, he gonna serve his time. But shit, but you can't be on the other side talking about come on. You can't do that either. Shit. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just gonna be
but
a better time for the right situation coming. It's just like perfect place, perfect time, perfect murder.
so and that's the point I was actually making because it was the character. Like traditionally, rap battles was rap battles over mic on the tape. The bridge is over, ether, what I'm saying, Nas and all of, what I'm saying, just in conjunction. That creates havoc. That creates, I want to hear the next time what somebody got to say. Yes, now these boys playing with these sticks. And somebody always gonna have a stick that's the size of a midget that's gonna knock your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But the thing is, when you take it and actually try to live that life, but it's still trying to separate it from your home life, like the true you. It's a money grab, a money thing. And yes, it's going to be a particular time when these younger dudes say that you too old to keep on making the money. The street is ours. Oh no, not the streets. The internet is ours because we out here, not in the streets, but on the internet. Gang banging. I'm the king of the city. I'm the king of the South. I'm the king of what coast, whatever. And it's kind of getting ridiculous. Or over a female. So was he a homebody, dad? That man was a father, a companion to somebody, independent, whatever the underwriter of it is. But like you said, Shell, it's the year that he was born, that little part in the middle that defines what his life was, and the end date. Period.
I mean, I think he got it how he lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
about to say. Live
yeah,
by it, die
I would
by
agree
it.
there too.
Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly, I
because guess what?
my
If he
feet.
cared that much about his family and his kids, he wouldn't have put himself out there like that. I mean,
But
we
that
can
was already
say
done
that.
though. Like
Yeah, it was
You know,
already
why
done.
did
you
he?
can't
What I'm
pull
saying is
back
that
what you put
if
out
he
there.
had, he wasn't living like he had nothing to lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he.
yeah,
My whole point is he did a lot of that shit when he was younger. As an older person, he wasn't out there like that. Like young Dolph just got finished getting shot up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, you know what
Um,
I'm saying? So it's like, I believe that is once you put that out there, then you can't pull that back. It's just
yeah,
not gonna happen.
I think that that's one assumption that we can make. I think the other assumption that we can make, that probably will have a little more evidence to support it, is that um, we don't know what kind of real street moves this nigga was making in his real life. We only know about the shit that hit the media, right? So
there we
we only
go.
know when the nigga got shot up. We only know when he had beef with Black Youngster and what's the other boy's name over there? Yo Gotti.
Yeah,
We only know about the shit that we hear about on the internet. But at the same time, this dude used to be a part of his crew. This wasn't a dude that was from the other side like that. So
Right.
apparently
exactly.
they had some shit
Once
going
upon a
on
time, he was a
that was
friend. Right.
right. They had something going on that was some street level shit. You know what I'm saying? That made these niggas feel like it's on site. Like nigga, you got to go, trophy or not. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, and
I
that's the
think if
whole
I was
thing.
moving like that, and I was like, and I made my shit, made my bones in the streets or whatever. Now I'm doing the rap thing, but my rap thing is connected to my street persona. Then I'm probably gonna, with that kind of money, I'm gonna be pushing all kind of buttons,
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Perhaps.
niggas gonna know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas will definitely know. Okay, yeah, it was, you know, your homie got, Merc woo whoop because the nigga said some slick shit at the club, disrespected K Mac and the crew. And, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was like, oh, no, let that nigga go. Go ahead on, let that nigga go. Go,
yeah,
right? And then the nigga
yeah,
was gone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
The
Niggas
nigga
will
was
know.
go go.
I
So
would
you
like
be
to think
living
that
with
I'd be a bit more kinder as an older
They
dude.
go go.
But if I was me, I can't even say that because when we were young, we were doing some stupid shit. But not necessarily us though, because we were like we had a bunch of little homies, and we were little homies ourselves, so it was kind of crazy. And we used to just sit in the park and watch them little niggas do stupid shit. But when it was time to bring out them, when it was time to bring them sticks out, it was saying we was the pole uppers, nigga. We was letting niggas have it out there.
yeah. So,
So
and
I guess as kids you just do that type of shit. I would think that as an adult though, I don't know, man. I
I would
so,
don't
so
know.
say,
that,
You have a
I
little
would
bit more
say, no,
chill.
I'm, I'm gonna let you go, Nick. But what I would say is that um, if you're having that kind of bread and you moving the way that you moving in your neighborhood, then it could be safely assumed that you got a little bit more going on in the neighborhood than just music.
Right.
Cause you can't just be feeling that motherfucking safe, dude. You got 20 million.
Right.
Feel
yeah,
what I'm saying?
If you
Like
moving like that in your neighborhood,
you
right?
moving like that, man, you gotta really be feeling like I'm really somebody in these streets and not because I'm giving away no motherfucking turkeys.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think he felt that way, nigga,
Jeweled
especially in
up,
this area.
uniform
And
whip,
and,
you
and,
know what
and
I'm
like we
saying? All
know,
that kind of shit.
it was a nigga that used to rock with him. So I mean, them niggas is close. So You know what I mean? He was doing his shit in this little hood, man. But I get, I don't know, cause I don't know the particulars. But I do know this. I don't. I would hope motherfuckers would be smarter than that.
Well, it's gonna come
Cause
But
out. You know,
you out here hanging 10 around this motherfucker, boy.
we
It's crazy.
we live in the era of the fucking proffer agreement and fucking Rule 5Bs and shit, right? So don't trip. We'll get the
Uh-huh.
information. Somebody gonna tell.
Right.
so I think I'm really
Right.
unqualified
Somebody gonna
because I'm.
tell it to get 20 years instead of the fucking DP.
Yeah, I
Man.
think I'm uh underqualified to really answer because the book that we trekked from that we got it from the mud with is a whole different volume. It's been repacked, reedition, rewrote in the things where it makes it in for simple people, simple-minded, ignorant people to actually become to the forefront of their shine because it's no justification for taking a man's life. You know, even if he wasn't famous, right? He had the famous behind it. This false persona of young Dolph, young, but he's not young. He's old in the streets. You know, so that part is where that part is where I don't even feel like I'm saying the correct things because it's not meaningful like the creed that we had, the oath that we took to to you know to exceed in life in this thing, to use it what it was need to be used for, you know. And the sad thing is, but like Max said, that trips me all the way out, right? Now you're gonna highlight that you are a murderer. And you're telling on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, I was brave enough to do it. I did it. I let my balls swing, and now this dude dead. Now, like you said, Mac, somebody is gonna the perpetual. They are actually
Shout out to my son Pat.
Hey,
pep.
hey, what
Appreciate
it
you,
do?
service.
He's actually highlighted. Say, hey, justifiable people, don't come get me. Let me put on the show before you come get me because I'm gonna be smiling all the way to the bank. I got a new notch in my belt. So hopefully, if I ever get parole or I don't get touched in prison, right? That I'm the one that took down one of the ones that said it was untouchable in Tennessee. In Tennessee, been shady for a long time. There's some real, you know what I'm saying?
See,
Memphis.
I feel you on that. Like you said, like what's going on because it seemed like at the end of the day that was just the stupidest shit ever because you did a whole song about it. You know what I'm saying? Like who out here do that and you
Love you,
you know
son.
it, like at some point in time you're gonna be trying to fight your defense. What if you in that bitch for 30 years and all of a sudden on your 35th year you was coming up from parole and but they got the tape, they got the CD. It's like you just can't keep coming back to like, well, you said you did it. This is how you did it. Like I said, who out here doing that? I mean, I don't think they think about long term. In reference to how you said that, are they the streets anymore? Or they some bubblegum shit went bad?
Long term, who thinks that, man? Especially when you're
Yeah,
young. Nobody care about the long term when they're young.
Right.
yeah,
That's you know what, Frank. That's exactly the point that I was gonna make. I was gonna
exactly.
say that we kind of we thinking about it from a moralistic point of view and as older people that's been through some shit. But as
Hmm.
younger people who hadn't been through a fucking thing, we was wild as fuck too, right? Didn't give three
Hmm.
shits about the consequences because we didn't ever think we was gonna get caught, right? Like
Hmm.
the penitentiary is looming, but you ain't
Yeah,
thinking about that shit, man. I'm living,
not at
right?
all.
And if I gotta knock your ass back because you in my motherfucking way,
Then hey,
then
off the
okay,
board you
that's
go.
what it
You know what
is.
I'm saying?
3 o'clock
Yeah.
in
Off the
the
board you
afternoon,
go.
500 witnesses, including God and Jesus Christ, all that. Didn't give three shits. Nowadays, we look at those same kind of moves in a different atmosphere because it's the digital day now, right? So where you would have just saw this shit happening on the 3 blocks in your neighborhood where it was
In the
popping,
radius.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see the whole fucking world. You know what I'm saying? And you see everybody because everybody is about having clout. Everybody wants to be Instagram famous for whatever they do. I don't give a damn if you groom dogs, right? My daughter is the best dog groomer on the face of the planet, and her Instagram is popping like a motherfucker. That motherfucker got a gang of fucking dog pictures on it, right? That's what she does. That's what she's proud of. This nigga killed young Dolph, right? That's what he proud of, right?
Hey,
he
you
not
gonna
That's
be
he
what he's
proud
not
of
getting
what
proud
no
you
of,
money
do,
right?
right?
from it.
I'm gonna be
How's he
proud of what you
benefiting
do.
off of it?
You know what I'm
How
saying?
you benefit from it
But it's
though?
not
That's
even
my
about the
daughter.
benefit, Nick.
Got a
I think
grooming
that
business.
the benefit is the same benefit you got from being that nigga in your neighborhood. Like you was that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You earned that. You feel what I'm saying? And you didn't get no money for it. I mean, it turned into money when you started selling crack. But just for being a gangster nigga,
Allegedly.
didn't nobody pay you nothing, right? But nobody
Yeah.
telling you, okay, here, look, we got this 20 bands for you and shit, man. Go put some work in. You wasn't getting them kind of fucking tickets like that. So you was doing it for the clout. It just was the clout was
Mm,
on your 3 blocks and your projects, right? Now
yeah.
clout is over the whole fucking internet. So you kill a nigga, you post that shit, or you try to do it as cryptically as you can at 23 motherfucking years old. Like you smarter than them people that do this shit for a living, right?
That
Yeah.
have
And
been doing this shit for a living.
Hmm.
mind you, this right here, let me put it in a better perspective, right, for you, Nick. Uh, we used to be on the block, wide open air market, selling crack. I sat on the fire hydrant like it was a job and shit, right? Pocket full of
Hmm.
rocks, other pocket full of fucking money, right?
Hmm.
Wasn't thinking about no helicopters, no cameras. Police came down the street, somebody yelled one time, we ran, right?
Yeah.
Just what it was just what it
Daily
was,
routine. Yeah.
right? Okay, so now what the daily routine is pick up your telephone, what I'm saying, do whatever it is that you do online because you want motherfuckers to see that you doing your shit, that you really about your shit. And you don't give a fuck about the fact that the police got Instagram and Facebook and Twitter as well, right? They got
Mm.
Snapchats, they got whole divisions that are designed to do nothing but sit in front of computers and just watch your ass all fucking day. But niggas ain't thinking about that kind of shit, right? Niggas is thinking about, nigga got 1,500 likes.
Mm.
Some
So
chick
the
in his
light is the
DM talking
creditor.
about you really gangster like that.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. Says so thank you
That's
for
crazy.
educating me because I'm oblivious to all of that because I just think that's just so ass backwards. I can't even wrap my
No, it
mind
is.
around it.
It is that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely
So I
that.
you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't think I'm qualified
That's
to
right,
say nothing on
Brian.
this because what I'm saying, it's like, and out and yeah, right. I'm gonna be petty like this and say this, right? Because I could not even turn myself into without being, a real gangster, what people will call a real gangster. I grew out of that shit, right? I moved in silence. Nobody know what the hell I did, what business I was gonna get. Yeah, but if I feel like I had to go out with an entourage with 100 people, what I'm saying, T people got the strap, I'm in a bulletproof car and all that, I don't want to be living. You know what I'm saying? If I got to that and didn't solve my problems with a little bit of look, man, let's just be honest, man. Allegedly, you could get people hit for a blunt in a 40 ounce in my day. We're gonna smoke this, drink this motherfucking old English, go get some Cisco and have ourselves a good time and play the music after that.
Let me show you
You
how
know what I'm saying?
important cloud is. Let me show you how important cloud is right now, Nick.
I,
So
I
I
don't know,
was
dog.
I was
Cloud don't make no sense to me.
no, but
I'm
listen,
preserving life.
Get this Cisco.
listen,
Drink this
listen.
oatmeal.
So
Mm-mm.
I was
I
watching a
can't cloud.
YouTube video
Wow.
on
Yeah.
a Clubhouse conversation, right? That went on between Whack 100, Roddy Rich, and this nigga from uh, Park Village Crip, Compton shit, right? Where Roddy's supposed to be from, right? The nigga, the hood nigga, right, is moving on the internet, right? So his whole thing is Roddy Rich is a buster. He false flagging. The nigga don't do nothing for the hood. Nigga got put on with some bullshit. Blah blah blah. This that and the third. Wax says, "Hold up, I can call little nephew right now." Right? Calls
Mm-hmm.
Roddy, puts him up on what's going on. Roddy Rich had never been on Clubhouse. The conversation between the two cats ended up kind of going like the street nigga is saying, nigga, why you ain't doing A, B, C, and D that I'm out here doing, right? Repping the
Mm-hmm.
hood. Roddy Rich is saying, nigga, have you ever had $1 million? Like, have you ever just been
Damn.
a hood nigga with $1 million? Okay, well, nigga, I made 20 last year, and you want me to move in the same way. And this nigga could not understand the
Saying
separation
it.
between his business shit and moving on the streets. And it seemed to me, and Wax said it too, bro, you seem to just be a little butthurt that you not in the circle, right?
Hmm.
Like
Mm.
you not getting the clout. You got a whole homeboy, a reputable motherfucker that fuck with Roddy Rich, that is his point man for his neighborhood, right? Like all
Mm-hmm.
this shit is established in the conversation and some more shit. But you just more concerned on when the nigga's saying, yeah, well, I did such and such for whoop de whoop. This nigga's like, I don't give a fuck about whoop de whoop. He ain't me. Well, nigga, I thought this was about the hood. No, nigga, it's about you and being on Clubhouse, getting internet views, fucking likes, whatever, getting your name out there as the motherfucker that checked Roddy Rich about some hood shit. But really, you just failed miserably. My
Right.
point being that in our day, that conversation would never have taken part.
Never.
Not on the telephone, and certainly not on no motherfucking internet for 150,000 motherfuckers to listen to. But we ain't in our day no more.
That's what
So
I said earlier.
here's where I fall uh, out of sequence with you. I understand that how we did things were better. I also understand that my dad said the same motherfucking thing to us when we was coming up. That
Mm-hmm.
his way was so much better than the fucking way that we did shit. We didn't give a fuck about what the old niggas was talking about. This is some new shit, nigga. This is gang banging. This is Crips and Bloods. This ain't that shit y'all was doing back when y'all was gladiators and chain gangs and fight with motorcycle chains and all that bullshit. Nah, nigga, we gang banging. Whole different shit. And fuck what you talking about because you don't know. That's who we are right now. That's who we
So,
are right now, bro. So you got to decide whether or not you gonna know.
see,
Right.
I like how you said that because this is the other part, right? Because now they got to say it's like safer inside on the computer instead of out in the streets.
No, no, no.
You know
But
what I'm
they in
saying?
the streets
No,
though.
no, the internet is the streets because what
That's what
happens
I'm
on
saying.
No,
computer,
no, no.
while you thinking that shit is safe, that shit can have disastrous results. Look at the boy that just got killed uh,
Yeah.
at the little thing in LA and shit. What the boy named Draco the Ruler.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You got to go
Well, nigga,
outside sometime.
nigga, you been beefing with niggas from Inglewood for a year and
Yeah.
a half.
And
Twitter beef.
how you just gonna
Niggas
show up
caught
with
up.
10 people?
Niggas
Yeah.
caught up
That's what I'm
on
saying.
some fluke shit. Just happened to
Yeah.
be some Inglewood niggas rolling with YG and the whole blood crew. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like nobody seen that coming, and you showing the fuck didn't see it coming.
Right.
You
No, because
feel
you
what I'm
thought you was
saying?
protected with your peoples. You didn't say all
But
this.
the thing
So
about it
that's
is that you gotta know that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
think that
Especially if you
I,
play
I,
in that
I
game.
think right. I
You
think
gotta
that
always assume that you're not.
what we're seeing and what we kind of complaining about right now is the personification of that. Right? These kids is like, oh, we got Twitter beef. Nigga, when I see you, I'ma kill you and your mama
Mm.
if you with her, nigga.
Right.
And mean that shit. Stand
yeah.
on it, do a video on it. You know what I'm saying? Some more
And
shit,
do it.
drive by the motherfucking murder scene, shoot an Instagram at the scene with the police in the background, snickering and some more shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is
You know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
But like I said, we like respect the dead, respect, you know what I'm saying, respect the fallen, right? But it's so backwards, man. And I'm wrapping my mind around it while you actually saying it, right? And this behooves me. You know what I'm saying? Because I could not tell them myself at all. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been in the, you know what I'm saying, what we would call, how y'all used to say, we'll be in the Bopton with all the named people. I'm talking about allegedly sitting in the house with everybody, you know what I'm saying, that probably was mentioned on that
So let me
on that day.
let me ask you this. So you 20, right? You 20 and you got beef with a nigga, right? Like in your town, like in your little city, right? Like
True.
real lamb down beef, right? Everybody know.
Mm-hmm.
Then come shoot your mama house up. You ain't there, ain't nobody there. Everybody know this nigga shot your mama house up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You decide, okay, well, this nigga got to go for real now. I can't wait to catch this nigga slipping. I'm going to handle my business, right? You go handle your business. At 20 now, do you just shut the fuck up and just let motherfuckers just, oh, we don't know what happened to Joe Blow. But I know he shot Nick Mama house up. I know that. Nick didn't do shit. Or do you let motherfuckers know, yeah, nigga shot my mama house up, but you see that nigga ain't here no more?
So I like your
At
concept, right?
20, bro. At 20, not at
But they never
40.
they didn't know where my mama house was. So
Nah, you're not hearing what I'm saying, bro.
they probably know.
I'm I'm saying, nigga,
Yeah,
everything
I
that
know
you
what you
would
said.
do at that age, when if it's time to take a motherfucker down, you want a
Oh yeah, they
motherfucker
gotta
to
be
know you
known.
did. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's only like
And
it's all in a
so
small
these
group
niggas
though.
is just reckless, just like we was. They just
Yeah,
on the
I
internet
understand that
shit.
to the full. Yeah, and
Cause
that's
we'll,
the
we'll
part.
we'll go shoot up a whole block and come back and drink 40s with the homies and the homegirls
Yeah,
and tell 30 motherfuckers that we just did it and laugh
yeah,
about it. We just created 30 witnesses.
yeah,
Now, at this age, I what?
yeah.
Nigga, I ain't
But the
talking
thing
what?
is, I look. And the thing is, I understand what you're saying. Just for entertainment purposes, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I we never really open our mouth unless they got these people that pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? But they know the shit and they know what the consequences and what you say, assuming, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they handled the business. And you know what I'm saying, for years, unless, like you said, Mac, that you let it out there and you was glorifying it even more. But we was never that ignorant though. You know what I'm saying? Unless we went to another state. So it's the whole thing, man. But I know one significant part though, Mac, right? Whatever this is, I don't say it gotta stop, but refine your crafts there, buddies out there. You know what I'm saying? Like really get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because our highlight was, a lot of things. It was discrepancies over a female who was laying down, or somebody felt, what I'm saying, that say you disrespecting them, or it's the simple part is putting a knot to your belt, or you just can't hold because we had a lot of partners that couldn't even handle the pressure by even putting in work allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But and they do the business till they talking to a 45. You know what I'm saying, to themselves in a room drinking. You know what I'm saying, Cavassier or something. You
I
know what I'm saying?
know.
So nobody in right there. Like I said, we're gonna pray for their souls. All these fallen, entertainers. That uh, people get close to identifying themselves. But you're right. The coldest situation is somebody in your own camp, and you did not even wear the small talk, and it's so prevalent. But you still are, saying that you built Ford tough, and every 24 hours the situation changed. Yeah, Dolph, you can't go get the cookies. Yeah, Dolph, you just got shot up 100 times. This is the third attempt on your life, right? And you still going to get butter cookies, buddy? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like riding around and letting phone calls know. And like you said, what's the dynamic of somebody, what I'm saying? You don't know if you've been around there slapping people and strong arm in the law. Like he really is on that couple of square miles. It's really treacherous. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
I
I need to look. I need to see more of the story.
as a kid, niggas didn't give a damn about none of that shit. Niggas was just living for whatever life was at that particular
At that
goddamn
moment.
moment, man. Like
Yeah.
none of that shit mattered. And like all my shit happened pre-20s because all my 20s I was in prison, so I was a kid, and I know for a fact niggas wasn't worried about none of that. Niggas was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of
trying to
course we
get to that
wasn't.
bag
No, I
and
wasn't.
floss. It was just the same shit, just without the internet. If we had the internet, boy,
Oh yeah. It's
boy,
the
it would
look,
have
and,
More
and
been
this is
motherfuckers would have knew
ridiculous.
that a nigga
and
was
the
with
thing
the
is,
business.
Yeah, it would have been ridiculous, bro. That shit would have been
you know,
ridiculous.
you know what I'm saying? But I know we got some things out there. We hood stars. like all the way for real, for real. We was functioning in a whole lot of ways, man. Activated. But we seen the gift and the curse in real time, real life. Like I used to tell Keith, like, K-Mac, man, if you go sit down, man, you know, I'm gonna make sure that you're cool. You don't want to be bothered for years, whatever decisions that you made. But I know when you come home, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to get it all the way from the mud, but he go a little step up. But I don't think we ever live with the mentality of that we were suffering. It's like actually, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got preserved because y'all got more, you know what I'm saying, you know, wisdom in that. We know how to conduct ourselves. And y'all created life. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't a death sentence to what we did if we got caught up in the law of the land, but it looked like, these people's like, I'm gonna have money on the books. They're gonna do some X-rated stuff, man, and make some Mac Dre stuff and make a recording over the phone with somebody producing company, make an album, be eating, have good canteen, clean boxes every week, burpees, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to put it
Nigga
to your
said
system.
burpees.
Niggas need to really concentrate and focus on unlocking their entrepreneurial spirit, man. Quit chasing niggas and chase that bag. Build something for yourselves. Um, with all this access you got to the internet and all this bullshit you doing, getting yourselves locked up and dead, motherfuckers need to use
Oh,
that same access at building something for your family and your folks. But I mean, that's the old nigga in me. So I
but you,
hope y'all listening
Oh,
because
Right.
I was a young nigga and this
but
shit.
Was a young
uh,
nigga and made it through it. Made it
yeah,
through it.
but it's a
Life
it's a
is crazy,
curse
y'all.
from what
Y'all,
you
y'all,
said.
y'all should want to live to get there, for real, for real. And with all the
No,
access y'all got, we can do way better. We can do way better.
but this is the part, right? What Keith said earlier, and I picked up on it just when you said that. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, we simps because we wasn't taken out early. So we wasn't out there, all the way live, like with the business because we survived. You know what I'm saying? It's like a curse. Like, oh, gee, oh, you survived, so you really wasn't functioning. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't on the front of a t-shirt with awake the next week. You know what I'm saying? That's
oh,
where they
because you
said,
survived.
Prison
yeah,
allowed a motherfucker to survive because I don't know what I'd have been in
Right.
my 20s. I went
Me
when I was a
neither.
kid, bro. I didn't see the streets from 18 until shit, 32. So
And I was gone from 23 to 33.
yeah. You know
I
what I'm saying?
believe
But
prison saved my whole entire shit because there ain't no telling what the hell, man. Man, ain't no telling. So, I ain't even
but
get
the
to, yeah, ain't no
but the
telling.
one thing, right? You know what I'm saying? What and I was observant enough to like switch it up and finesse all these different avenues. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come from a traditional. I had a strong mother and a strong foundation with all the other people I was allowed there. But yeah, I still had to walk the streets of Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? To Monroe and Morningside. I seen a whole lot of stuff. I still was, what I'm saying, at the park. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to a whole other city where I didn't know nobody all the way away from my family. You know what I'm saying? Because, my mom felt like she needed another safe for me. But I came from the NO. That was the murder capital and went back every summer. So whatever it was, the sense, the wherewithal to see and how to navigate through these things. With the blessing of Felicia, Keith, Eric, and they said, don't go down that street. You go to Brawley Hut, you go back that way. You know what I'm saying? But I still was hard headed. I still crossed Imperial and went across the street to them others over there. You know what I'm saying? Little milk market, like, who's over there? You know what I'm saying? I was the 10 and not, and I learned how to navigate the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, but sophisticated, all the way around. Like I started
Been
moving in
navigating
silence,
my
man.
streets since I was five
You know what I'm
years
saying?
old.
Because like
Tip
how
of the
my
spear,
grandfather told me, you
running
know what I'm saying?
things.
It was one of them things that we all possess, right? It's a hustle that could never be taught, right? It's a way that you actually roll with your energy, right? And so, yeah, I just when people used to call me talkative, but I was, what I'm saying, very observant, and I just said
You
and make my move. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we talk about. But let's not be culture vultures these days on this thug life stuff, young people out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of messed up. You want to take it and flip it on the head and make it accessible to you and whatever you deem to be what the right is. So, like I said, uh, you got your 6 9s out here. You got
That
your
dude's weird. That dude shouldn't even be in this. We talking about real motherfuckers doing real shit.
no, but I'm saying,
Don't bring that
but
nigga in this
but like
conversation,
no, but
man.
like look,
That
look, but
nigga,
like Keith, like Max
fuck
said,
all
right?
that.
It's
You know what I'm
all about
saying?
clout.
Fuck
I'm
all
saying
that.
he's the
You know what I'm
epitome
saying?
of clout,
That nigga's a
right?
weenie,
If he
bro.
said,
That
like
nigga's
I
a
said,
weenie,
he
bro.
says about clout.
That
He's the
nigga ain't
epitome
chopped
of
nothing.
the,
That nigga ain't gonna let nothing be chopped. That nigga's a weenie.
but
He ain't in the streets doing
but
shit. This
Frank,
nigga,
but
fuck
Frank,
that
he's
dude.
in everybody's mouth because his clout is way beyond the clout day. He
Not mine.
infiltrated
I
a
don't like
Not no
that
whole
nigga.
more.
Not
a
at
whole
all.
gang affiliation. He talked about he had bread, what I'm saying, to catch where he was gonna stack people, what I'm saying? His baby mama flaked on him. He got beat up, and he's still out here saying he gonna murk people.
Nigga still
And
went in on whole 6 9. She ain't hear nothing you said, huh, Frank?
what
Man,
I'm saying, I'm
no, I'm just
talking
saying. I
about
mean, that's
clout.
cool, bro.
The clout. I'm talking
That
about
nigga's a
Mac. You
weirdo.
told me clout.
That nigga don't deserve no time in the pond, nigga. That
Okay,
nigga,
so
that's like
so how
throwing a
about
rubber
this?
ducky in the pond, nigga. We don't fuck around with
Okay,
that. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
okay.
You know what I mean?
But I'm going off of clout. Clout has no person that can't grab onto his
But it's a
coattail.
different level though. Different level of clout. These niggas is like, okay, so say like nigga, if you was a chipper from your hood and you from blocka and you known chipper, your clout gonna come from the fact that you done hit they block a couple times and tipped off a couple of their homies, nigga. It ain't gonna come from you claiming to do it and they never did the shit.
Or
Yeah,
trolling
but yeah,
motherfuckers on the
You
and
know
the
what I'm
internet.
thing is,
saying? So, nigga, two different types of shit. Nigga, that nigga cloud is bullshit. That's some other shit. We talking about the
okay,
dudes that we talking about is out there really knocking niggas down on some nigga on some life taking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga just
okay,
stupid. These
And
niggas
then
is
still
taking lives on
trying to
some
be
stupid shit.
famous, trying to
Right.
be famous. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
okay,
For whatever life it is that you live in.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like two
So,
different shits, bro.
well, I rather put clout on the back burner because what I'm saying, I feel like,
What up?
yeah,
Boom, come on in the
boom.
building.
There we go. So
Cloud it
look,
up.
it sounds like clout is like scissor up or something. Have your ass leaning right on that jail cell. You know what I'm saying? At the end of
Shit,
the day, I
slumped
don't want
across your
none of that.
dashboard somewhere. Or
You know what I'm
across your
saying? Because
steering wheel. You know what I'm saying?
all
That's the stupidest
look,
shit.
all allegedly, who made somebody mad? That's all that you heard. You know what I'm saying? If we come knocking, chipping around the corner, chipping off some wood, like, look, either y'all move or y'all get out of here because it's the inevitable fate that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You can't no longer, you could be no longer functioning nowhere. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm saying?
with the
Like,
internet the way that it is, that's exactly how they playing that shit. But on some, then get on the internet and tell everybody that's how they playing this shit. Like nigga, my pawn took your rook for real, like in real
yeah,
life.
yeah. You
Checkmate,
know what I'm saying?
nigga.
Because
You know what I'm
yeah, because it's
saying?
not
Internet, internet is the
it's
streets. That's where motherfuckers live.
That is
wow.
crazy,
That
bro.
is so. When did that come about? Like, educate me, Keith, all y'all, because I'm
When we
kind of
had
in the
Cafe
woods of
Future,
slow or
when we was
Cafe
at
Future.
Cafe Future,
But
nigga,
you
way
called it
back
though a
then.
long time ago. I'm so anti technology, man. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
I
still
mean,
want to cook rice in a pot with some water. I don't need no rice cooker. Although the
once
convenience is there.
Yeah, I cook rice in the pot with water too, nigga. But I know how to get on
Okay.
the internet too, motherfucker.
I don't.
once
So you can
niggas
forget about it.
P2P.
once niggas did that first little whatever and saw that they didn't get their whole world crushed and everybody started liking that shit, everybody started doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Everybody just jumped on the bandwagon. Like I remember there was a time where you wasn't catching a whole lot of that at all. You know what I'm saying? But then there's never
Okay.
been a time like this because, you know, on the interwebs, motherfuckers, they make us look like we are taking down each other at crazy alarming rates. And I think that's just because, it's the internet. The well, no, regardless of that shit, fuck all that. We are taking down each other at alarming rates, nigga. This shit is crazy. So I mean, whole neighborhoods of young black men taking down other whole neighborhoods of young black men. I'm talking like 11, 12 motherfuckers. You know how many babies are lost? You know what I'm saying? Like how many
Yeah.
futures are no longer, nigga? That is the illest shit to me right now. Like that's the craziest, mind blowing shit right now. Like
I like your gumbo on that one right there because that is right there a form of birth control.
you
You know what I'm
motherfuckers,
saying?
right,
If
right. You motherfuckers is helping for a motherfucker.
yeah,
That is a horrible thought, bro. Like they already trying to take us out, and you niggas out here being young, well, whatever, for whatever stupid ass reasons, are helping at alarming rates, and that is ridiculous.
So, Matt, do surgical precision still exist? Like I'm saying,
Wait,
how
what?
you move with surgical, like we used to say, surgical precision that don't exist no more.
Precision,
Like you,
okay. I thought he
That's
said
Yeah,
surgical
position.
position.
that's what I thought he said. Like, nigga, who cutting up some shit?
Right, in position though.
oh, I hit you with a nickism right
Yeah, he
there.
said
I
precision.
thought
That's what
you,
he said.
I thought you was here. That's what was still
Surgical
legal, what
position.
wasn't legal. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying and that's just the part. Well, um, yeah, that just like I'm really no caps, man. I'm like really, my mind is blown. So me even getting in here doing the research what we talk about and stuff that I'm starting to get on and seeing this stuff, it's like it just boggles my mind, and it's like it's still to the point. It's like when people mentality is going to change. I understand that we went through it. Not saying that they need to learn from us, but if they didn't get precise, if they didn't get a better way how to move to preserve themselves in longevity in this, you know what I'm saying? That that is like I said, it's a form of birth control because it looked like with these people they be bragging about being the hitters, being the stick man. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 or 5 shooters, right? Well, all 4 or 5 shooters from what I seen is gonna tell on them. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You are accredited for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stacking them, whatever, right? But somebody want to be the better stacker than you. You know what I'm saying? Once murder, it's a murder, the first one. After that, it's just retarded because if I didn't set the precedent and get the one that I know 50 people behind me can move 100 people and we moved them out the way, right? Especially if they did something disrespectful to me, then it's obsolete. Then it don't make no sense. So who's on this on this uh what's the Hatfield and McCoy shit? You know what I'm saying? We did some shit, but the thing is, we still see you in the other room. They forget about you in 2 weeks. They buddy up with you when everybody else fall off.
Bro,
Period.
both sides of the coin, right? This side is a way better side. Bro, I got grandkids. I got kids that are grown. I got
Beautiful.
legacy happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit wouldn't have been possible if a motherfucker wasn't here. Like, man, motherfuckers got to start thinking before they move. Because perspective is a motherfucker. And when you got people trying to give it to you that have been through it, I'm hoping y'all listening, bro, because it feels good being here. That's
Yes,
all
it
I can
Yeah,
does.
say.
it
Yes,
That's all
it
I can
does.
fucking
say.
does.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Man.
we worrying about but like we said, man, this whole little Piranha crew, man, we like Peter Pan forever young around here, man. So keep on educating the people, hoping that they could get past this, ignorant. They grow out of it. You know what I'm saying? From 11, from 9 to whatever, because now so it's starting to be more concerned because it's entering, suburbia more than anything. The influence is carried, just like uh, what's the guy's name? Like they about to turn up, and I can see them falling for a victim. Uh, the little island boys, they all the way turned up trying to get clout, like they really be in the streets, like they really island something.
They are.
But
Nigga, the streets is on the internet. Nigga, that's how you know about them. They are in these
so it's the
streets.
so they could create a whole metaverse now. What you telling me? What you calling the game? Them a whole metaverse contact. They could create their fake world and still stay in the house with their
I
little
mean,
goggles on, virtual
Takashi
reality
six
world.
nine did. Your boy you was talking about earlier did. That nigga stay in him a metaverse, fake ass
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying? Stay in your virtual world or buy you a cruise ship and live your whole life. You know what I'm saying? With metaverse money and metaverse apparel. So you can have on your G Nikes, your Cortezes, your Pendleton, and roll through anybody hood in a tank, a no limit tank. Come on.
Man,
Can you imagine that though? Being on some bullshit and having the ability to suck a whole lot of motherfuckers into your bullshit?
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
How
Like
Running
crazy
the
is
cult.
that? Right. How crazy is that, bro? Like, as a kid though, this little nigga was a kid. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
and yes, I think this conversation was refreshing because it's boggling my mind. I'm still thinking about it. I got so much to say,
oh,
but
what's your
it's,
next?
it's one mic, and I can't say, what I'm saying. It just behooves because I'm like, who would tell on themselves? Tell me that. I
These
can't
niggas,
for
they telling
clout.
on themselves.
Right.
They take
For
it.
The
clout.
Bring it back to
interwebs.
what we've been. They doing it. They doing
I can,
Twitter. TikToks and Twitter saying that they did it. So
Man.
that's who doing it. These dumbass niggas.
Wow.
Hey, the interwebs is like the new motherfucking Nikes or some shit. Oh no, everybody gotta have them and be on it and
Man,
acting like it. You know what I'm saying?
look, I tell you this right here, right? That I went to New Road, so it was 1995. You know, no, yeah,
I was a kid.
1990.
I was fresh.
Yeah, 1995. I went back to New Roads, right? So I done came from Inglewood, Seaside, California, been all in Oakland, everywhere. I come back and now New Roads got Porcupine Bloods. I'm like, what?
Spread fast, like COVID.
And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, all
This
right,
shit
I thought I
spread
was gonna come
fast.
out here. Look, it do some nostalgic Nick Nash stuff, talking about uh looking at the little tadpoles in the ditch and all the rest of that stuff. No, they dudes out here throwing up gang signs, asking me where I'm from.
Right. Sizing your ass up. Right.
Going down.
Now
Right
you got to
quick though,
fight for your right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
half-ass be meaning it most of the time.
No, they meant
For
it,
real, for
but
real.
I'm like, I'm probably related to them, so I, you know what I'm saying? I stepped back and chucked the hood up in their face and said, "What?"
And I probably
And
was
I,
right.
I proceeded to go around the corner allegedly, and pick up that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but that's
I
crazy
thought you
though.
was
With
like going
that's
in the house
crazy.
and I wasn't gonna come back outside and bother nobody. You talking
Shit.
about
That
when you put
that's
allegedly
crazy
in front of
how
us, like you never put allegedly. You always telling yourself. I was like, ooh, Lord. That's
that's
what you
crazy
feel real
how
shit. Because he
that's crazy
never,
how the
you
whole
always tell
gang
on
banging
yourself.
thing, how the whole gang banging thing spread like as if a motherfucker did have the internet like that. That
Yeah.
shit got around fast.
Fast. I
Nigga,
never
that's
thought.
crazy.
Right
And
there
Dope.
on
this is before motherfuckers was banging on the net, nigga. I mean,
yeah.
motherfuckers was well,
It was
okay. So dope
dope.
got around fast too. So yeah, there
No,
you
it
go.
was dope. Dope got Crips and Bloods everywhere else.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Dope got around fast too. So yeah, I can understand that. That's how that happened.
That's how niggas
Yeah.
migrated. I know when we went to
Yeah,
Colorado,
I
that
can
was, it
see
was
that.
about getting that bread. Now they got a
Mm-hmm.
whole set out there that's big as ours.
Hey man,
Yeah.
they got them as far as everywhere now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been
I think
around,
I'm gonna
but
make
that
that my mission. Find a state that don't have a blood crip hood. I think it's probably one crip hood in Oklahoma. I mean, in Dakota. Uh, it's probably two in
Shit,
Wyoming.
banging on the res. Yeah, they got a
yeah.
whole little
Uh,
documentary and shit.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I want to
They
find one.
banging
This
on the
one.
res, my nigga. They banging on the reservation.
Right.
Frank,
See,
I
that's what
hate
I'm
to break
saying. I'm gonna find one though. That's gonna be my
Frank,
mission. When a motherfucker get somebody, that's gonna be like a documentary for me. We finna go find one hood that ain't banged out. One state
Frank,
that ain't got a hood that's banged out. That's my
Frank, I
documentary.
hate to break it to you, right?
Where does the banging
Look,
stop? It's like finding
look,
indigenous people.
Indeed.
look, look. The thing is, wherever it's a military base, it's 100 gang members outside. The military is full of gang bangers. Somebody from somebody hood that got deferred to the military, and I'm
Oh well,
saying
yeah,
they
knew
really
that.
like tag if they move off base.
Uh-oh,
Yeah, that's
Mama
the whole
Nell.
thing.
I
Mama
be
Nell
mama
with
and
that
they'll
OG
he was
gang.
like, see, no,
Oh yeah,
no.
Right, exactly. Spread the crews
Ah,
out. The major
Don't
and
block
play.
that's
house,
like,
so we
see,
finna go
no,
make somebody
no.
else's high.
That's what they was
Don't
doing,
play.
Mama Nell. You right. That's what they was doing. You threw that in there like, I'm going to drop this gem on y'all.
Right,
yeah.
quick.
For real. Right quick.
She is from New Rose and grew up in New Orleans and New Rose, so
Right?
you know what I'm saying
Always.
she survived. So she know how they used to say
Bobby
she's
Yang.
about it without a doubt it. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Bobby
what's a
Yang.
lot. You know what's disappointing to me too, especially in the young dog situation. That I mean, I guess it's always happened from all the way back to if you want to get biblical with the Canaan Neville and all the shit. But the nigga was close to that nigga though. Like I'm glad my niggas is solid, bro. Like, cause that's
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
So when
You know what
we
I'm
it
say he
saying?
was
is.
close to him, we meant like he still fucks with him, like
No,
to
I don't
this,
think he
like
still
he.
fuck with him. I think
No, they did
they
fuck with
used to
you, but
be
I
part of the
mean,
same crew.
Well, I'm
right?
just saying, but
You would
is
have to
this
think
just like
that.
one period in time to where like it was like maybe 10 years ago they hung real hard and then they ain't really
It wasn't
been,
that
but they was
long
from
ago.
the same set.
But you would
It
even
wasn't
think
that
that
long
in the
ago.
separation, nigga, you would have had the type of love for the nigga to at least to let him go his way.
Like some
You know
type
what
of
I'm saying? If y'all
loyalty.
niggas
No,
was
they
crew
set
like
that shit
that,
up, right?
you know what I mean? I don't
All
know.
right,
That's
so
just
to,
heartbreaking to me, though.
so to me, that gives me believe that he was an agent for the other side, man.
Oh
If this dude
shit.
was independent, somebody got in the infiltrator from the government and paid this dude
Wow.
to knock him off. So how about
Wow.
that?
Why would the
That's a big
Because
government want to kill
Allegedly.
young
assumption.
Dolph? What did he do to
That's
the
a
government?
allegedly,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
that's a
because
big
no,
assumption.
What
The
you
I'm
do to
just saying.
government,
Dolph?
That
My
What
nigga,
thing
you know?
is
I
right.
don't know, bro.
that nigga
What
If
you
he
said
the
know?
look,
government wanted
Pro.
those gone.
You know what I'm saying?
COINTELPRO,
I
but
mean,
I'm
he
like
wouldn't
this, right?
take Edgar Hoover or somebody like that to like. You had
Like, what
to
did he do? You know what I'm
take
saying?
Martin
I'm
Luther
just saying.
King. We just had to get this nigga out of
Yeah,
here.
had to get that nigga
Look,
out the way. You know what I'm saying? For
look,
whatever
not
reason,
this
because we the
nigga,
Buying
government.
up too
Let
right?
him
much
go.
property in Memphis.
We
Niggas
didn't. We don't like. We
Yeah,
didn't like
taking
his.
money from the
What?
peoples.
We didn't
yeah,
like
he's
his last
independent.
single, so we gonna knock
No,
his
he's
ass
in.
off.
No, the thing
Yeah.
is, right?
The
He's
government?
he one mic, please. I threw a rock in here. One
Sorry,
mic,
sorry.
right? But this is the thing, right? You got to say if he
That
was an
nigga be watching
independent artist,
Clubhouse.
wasn't signing nobody, right? So I'm gonna put it all with Prince on the masters, on his writing credits, all the rest of it, and he putting these big record companies out of business. You know what I'm saying? And they
Person,
tired
all
of
the
it. So they recruiting these young dudes that say, "Oh, you
time.
had a problem. He didn't take care of you. He didn't give you enough clout. Well, kill this dude, and you can get all what you ready for, and we'll take care of you in jail and everything. We will release your record. We'll give you a distribution deal, as he got right now, because he's gonna get distributed. So
So
it's gonna
let
go
me ask
diamond,
you
what
something.
platinum, money on
That's
his
a
books,
Nah,
that's an
green
because
dots.
that's an option.
Prince, dead or
That's an
alive, would have made a
option.
whole
Go
lot of
on for
money.
murder rap,
Period.
and in return, we gonna sign you, promote your album, and you gonna be rich. But when you get out, you're gonna be free. Is that really an incentive?
Yeah, clout.
Nah,
That's what Keith just said. Clout reigns over everything supreme. You know what I'm saying? If
What if
somebody
you
says
don't?
sign on
What
it,
if you don't make it while you're inside?
yeah.
So, so,
So I'm
so,
saying he.
so,
It just don't
But
work
so,
out
hold
like that.
on,
how the lyrics go?
hold
You
on,
ain't famous till somebody kill
hold
you.
on. Is that the new? Is
Boom,
that
right
the new
there.
cream? Clout rules
Yeah.
everything around me. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
what it is now.
That's
You
what I'm
know
talking
what I'm
about. Look,
saying? It's the
you're
new
not
cream, huh?
you're
Yeah,
not
you don't
famous
make it.
until somebody kills you.
I
When you
don't
go
Biggie,
try
know.
Biggie
triple
said that.
platinum, that's what I'm saying.
That's
And it's
a
came
that's a
reality,
long
right?
I
stretch,
don't
Nick.
know.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if these
That's
niggas
clout.
just really live by that motto. I think they just stupid. But I don't think none
No,
of them
I'm
saying
saying
that
clout. Clout
I'm be
drunk.
rich. I mean that you
All his
know.
boys taken care of.
I
You know what I'm
mean
saying? Look, why they had to kill Pop Smoke? It looked like
I
it's the
mean
recurring thing.
ain't
Mag the
nobody but
Stallion lived.
ain't
She got
nobody
shot
but
in the foot.
Tupac said bury me a
No,
G.
she didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
At all.
Allegedly, she got shot in the
Allegedly.
foot. But I'm saying she got clout from that. She went on to win, go get some money and hate on the
Let me
nigga.
oh, you talking about
You know
Meg
what
Thee
I'm saying?
Stallion?
She
Yep.
about to get
You know
on
what I'm
No,
saying?
the
let's be fucking clear. Meg was making it before she got shot.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? But
What we
she
but
got
got
then
no
he
just
turned
as
around.
shot. She got just as shot in her
no,
pinky toe as Della Reese
if
did.
anything, if anything, he got more exposure. She was already fucking doing them same ass live ass duets she was doing before.
But
She
look, the
So
got
thing
what?
just
is,
as shot as Della Reese did, nigga.
but
She
she
was
didn't
doing.
die. But he got clout. He made $1 million
Let's
in two
say
minutes.
he gained more clout because of it. I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, if you really want to
For
say
what? He
something.
finna go to jail for the rest of his life. What the fuck he gonna do with some clout in jail?
Well, I'm saying
But the
in the
thing is,
moment that I'm talking about up until now, he's gotten clout. He's gotten clout. He's gotten duets. He's
Chris
gotten,
Brown,
you know,
Chris Brown to
he
get
kind
clout
of
for
came up a
slapping
little bit.
Rihanna.
Oh no, well, I
She's
thought
a
we was talking about
billionaire.
the same person. I don't know. I thought we was talking about the dude who killed young Dolph about his clout,
Oh,
because
I
that
thought
nigga
we
clout
had
don't count
No,
for
talked
but I'm
about
shit.
saying I'm
no.
tying it into that too, right?
That nigga
So
clout don't count for
Oh
shit.
yeah,
That
he
nigga
ain't
so
shit
he
is
gonna
done.
he
gone.
gonna get
Done
60
done.
minute interviews. He gonna get a 60-minute interview. They gonna ask him why he did it. What's the song lyrics about? He gonna get a DJ Blast from jail call. You know what I'm saying? Because now he's opening up to get money to take care of his family. If they poor
Oh
broke,
yeah,
because Dolph
I
didn't
guess.
break him off no money, right?
So
I mean,
so like when
I
so
guess it
like
is
when
a
rich
Can't
people
make
kill
money off the
somebody, they write
proceeds
a
of a
book.
crime.
But when a
right.
nigga
You
kill
can't make
somebody,
no
they
money.
don't
Or
get
you
never
just
Can't
doing it
they
make
because
don't
of
no
your
never go
money
to
story,
off the
jail.
proceeds of your crime, brother.
right? And you gonna be on some death row life in
At
prison
all.
anyway, so you
Period.
damn sure ain't gonna be able to make none. That's
Not
what
even
I'm
a book
saying.
You
deal.
right.
That nigga
Y'all
shit is
think
for
they don't?
nothing
Y'all
now.
You
think they
right,
You could
both
brother.
have
gonna
You
get
got
somebody
to
life?
else
get the
tell your story and
proceeds
get
away.
paid, nigga.
Y'all think that y'all think both of them gonna get life?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Because they
Because
basically telling on themselves.
I mean, justice just kind of started to happen in a couple of these cases. Why do y'all think? Why do y'all think they gonna get life? I'm just curious.
Because of the, on some real shit, because of the fame of the story.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They gonna make
yeah,
sure somebody pay.
Somebody got to pay.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no Kyle Rittenhouse. They
Okay,
ain't gonna
so for
try when they
instance,
get in there.
say if it was no internet,
I think the
nigga,
case might be
and we
real
was back in
simple.
the '90s, them niggas probably wouldn't have got away with it. They probably wouldn't even be caught. Because the internet got
Yeah,
them niggas caught, not the police, nigga. The internet caught them nigga.
yeah,
So
So
them niggas
basically,
self-incrimination.
probably
we
still be free right
saying,
now.
so basically, we saying because the crime was so sensationalized. So we
Right.
saying like fucking
High
Justice really
profile
the
murder.
full extent of the law because he sensationalized his story so much.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
clout,
basically. Because of who
clout.
he was and who he was in this little area in terms of taking care of their people, whatever. This motherfucker made all the right donations and shit. Like he wasn't just no, dude just running around not doing shit. He was just doing shit and trying to be good at the same time. Like you know what I'm saying. So it ain't like he was an all around bad dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They say he was an all around good dude for the most part. He was just a street nigga on some street shit with a lot of money. But he did some good shit. So, you know, somebody gonna have to pay. You know what I
it,
mean? Somebody
it,
gonna
at
have to
least they
pay.
showed him a little bit of love. They try to bring up his criminal record, Dolph. So
Niggas
to
probably
try to
already
justify,
know.
you know what I'm saying, justify this
He done
thing.
probably
But
rapped about it 100 times. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He niggas probably
but
already know his criminal record. Like niggas don't give a damn about that shit. He making
but
money and looking out for the people in his neighborhood, man. And you know what I'm saying?
but
They don't give a
but
fuck.
just like we used to say, man, I always steered away from people that had fake love, man. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you don't know that
To,
till you know that though.
but the thing is, right? You can actually feel in the energy, but you keep them around and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, we know Philip over here. He know how to roll bunts. He talks stupid, whatever. We know we can't bring him to no business meeting. But the moment you say, Philip, I got Felipe to roll a blunt. He got the same name as you, but you obsolete. Well, fuck you. You took away my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get clout for that by saying that's just like the Versace story. You know what I'm saying? This
So,
dude infiltrated this whole little thing, and
exactly.
for
He infiltrated, nigga. You don't know that till you know that. You don't know
yeah,
fake until you run into fake. Like you gotta give niggas time to show you who they are, nigga.
Like
So you
Judas.
can't just say that, right? You gotta,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
Trojan
that's why you
It
horse
always,
wasn't until
that's
a
why you
case.
always treat everybody.
with
You know,
respect.
right? Kind. You treat
Yeah,
everybody with respect. Treat them because you never know when you might have to catch that nigga slipping. You don't need him to be knowing nothing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. And look, and that's a less. Frank, you're absolutely right. I hope this resonate throughout whoever come across this video. You know what I'm saying, with the points that we made today, as it resonate and they actually can apply it. You know what I'm saying, because that is the part that put you know what I'm saying, a bad taste and a bad smudge on what people actually worked hard for and sacrificed all these days for y'all to diminish it with clout.
That
Can we
damn
cancel clout?
clout.
Can we
You know what
cancel
I'm saying?
clout? Can we have a vote on canceling clout like they canceled disco? Cause I don't like that.
That nigga
can we
said
blow up?
disco.
Can we blow up clout like
What?
they blew up disco? You know what I'm saying? Can we do it? Or people would be mad at me. It'd be a step on my head because I put that out there like that.
So, so,
I'm the
so
I'm
what
the
are we
clout
looking at?
the clout
You,
canceler.
you gonna be the nigga to cancel clout? I'm behind you,
Yeah.
baby. If that's what we on, that's what we on. Shit.
I'm riding die for it. Like we blew up disco. We're gonna have a clout whoever on clout, whoever all the ones that got millions of views off what's the thing you told me, Matt? The clout chasing, the cloud, whatever the storm, whatever the hell you said to me. Clout chasing. Yeah, we're gonna have a clout day should blow up the motherfucking cloud. You know what I'm saying?
This
So
nigga
everything
sprung on the word clout today.
Yeah.
You hear
exactly.
that,
Clouded
huh?
up. Clouded
That
You
nigga
told
Italian.
you
said clout like 57 times.
1,672 times.
it's a record, man, because it got to end. You know what I'm saying? Why people dying over clout?
Damn,
That's a
Nate.
73.
bad word now. That's a bad word. You know what I'm saying?
All
Anybody
right.
walk up to me and say I'm chasing clout, allegedly I'm gonna have to go back into Nick Nutty and slap the shit out of him. Allegedly,
Oh,
every
okay.
time.
That's what Big Nutty was about.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of off the check, because it seems like that you got to protect your integrity of your shit. Because somebody
That,
trying to look at you, it's like, hey, he's the one I could get clout off of, and approach the wrong cloud. It's gonna be a thunderclap.
now you know who not gonna be chasing no clout. Yeah. That's for sure.
Mac, you done got it started, man. I'm on a red eye flight,
Where
right
you
to
going?
Clout Hood, right to knock down Clout,
Just
take him off the
say
set. no longer.
Hey, niggas is getting up, putting this past. So where you going? We finna go knock down Clout. Nigga, this some bullshit. The homie called, nigga, we gotta go to war with Clout. This is some
We gotta
bullshit.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Look,
funny.
cause no, can I ask a serious question? Do we gotta kind of watch out for people that's if they mention that they're hanging around you for clout, we gotta like not be around them?
I
What's
don't
Say
their
know
that again.
intention?
politicians, bro. So I don't know how that go. I'm new to this.
Yeah, Max. See,
All
you
I
start.
know
So
is
I'm out there indulge in it, man.
y'all gonna love me regardless. So
Oh yeah,
let's get
because I
on with
do
the loving,
everything.
goddammit.
Look, I cherish these moments, man, because whatever the sense of understanding, although it sounds gang goofy as fuck to me, man. You know what I'm saying? About, but like you said, I need hands on. I don't need no fictitious campaigning of falsehoods to be something that I'm not, to put on a clown show. It's like a whole bunch of clown people tripping over clown shoes, balling and belly circus. I ain't down for that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't circles to lay over this motherfucker, man. We try to hooray and sit on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the kids to get off the training wheels. You know what I'm saying? So now, cause what was it the other day? I told one of the homies, I said, uh, I like Clubhouse, but it reminds me of the party lines back in the days.
Told you that nigga be on Clubhouse.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
with the
saying? But
what
they
Mike
making money
joint.
off of it now. You know what I'm saying? It's not people just talking mess and nobody could say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you call 1-800 where the party at. You know what I'm saying? You'll find out some information that's going on. Talk about come to the private line, come to the private room. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you don't know nobody on there. I remember allegedly a couple of friends. I'm like, what y'all doing? Talking on 1-800. First they get all everybody up in here is nothing but pieces of whatever, 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 and just be a whole mess. Nobody saying nothing.
So they do have private rooms and shit in there like that?
I guess that's how the little chat line used to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
one on
thought you were talking
ones.
about Clubhouse.
I don't know, Mac. You on that shit? But
I'm not on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I ain't never been on there. Well,
but
I
when I
haven't been
talked
on
to you on
there.
Discord, Frank, we was in a one-on-one conversation. Nobody else was in there, but people could come in though on the Discord that we was chopping it up that one day.
So, but yeah, is Clubhouse like Discord,
Yeah, but
or is it like a big difference?
y'all want in the live?
Where you going?
We
You
can't.
can't go nowhere.
No, I said y'all just want to end the live since we just talking about
Why? Why you trying to go? Wash clothes? Go
not
eat?
us.
Nah, well, I mean, the
No,
actual
because
topic is just
now we're
talking
just
about
chopping it up. We all the
right
way off the subject.
all the way
All right.
off.
I just meant
Yes.
live, not us. Just live.
Right, right.
Yeah, we know.
Well, I
Well,
guess
thank
that's
y'all,
the best
people.
way to go out. We have been here for an hour and 8 minutes. 54 of those, Nick rambling, giving us the dope on clout.
On clout.
Yeah, I'm anti-clout.
Y'all don't know we about to
This
get
episode is sponsored by Clout.
this
this,
clout.
this episode is sponsored by Clout, goddammit.
We need to find
No,
clout.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a T-shirt saying, "Who you gonna call? Clout Busters." T-shirt,
That's hilarious.
trademark. Yeah,
So,
Clout
Oh,
Busters right now,
shit.
baby.
clout.
Love y'all.
All right. We want to thank everybody for joining us on the Piranha Pond Streamcast live at 5/7 Central.
Love it too.
Guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Catch us on the replay. Leave a comment in the replay. It shows up in real time. We always like that. If you joined us on the Facebook side of the game, jump over to the YouTube side of the game and give us a sub over there. And pretty much that's it. I want to thank everybody for
Yeah.
joining us once again. You
Thank
guys know
y'all.
what it is, what it has been, what it always will be. We are the Piranha Pond live at 5/7 Central. And now we are
Woo.